My name is Nadia and I'm the Community Director at Polyvore. When I joined the team at Polyvore, we were really small. It was only 6 people. I was the only non-technical person on the team, so I was doing a whole slew of things. I was doing office management, community management, a little bit of PR and marketing. I was helping out with different engineering tasks. So I was helping build a shopping taxonomy or checking data quality, and also posting 2 to 3 blog posts a day. So it was kind of all over the place, and I was wearing so many different hats, but I felt like I was learning something every day.
What are the qualities that it takes to be a really good community director?
There's no real way to learn how to be a community manager. I think a lot of it is just sort of, learning as you go and sort of testing things out and trying things out. But I think things that you can definitely try to work on is practice writing. You're going to be writing a lot of emails, you're going to be blogging, you're going to be on social. Get familiar with, your social presence as well. It really is important to want to help your customer, your client, your community member. I think that's really the core of being a good community manager.
Could I be a community manager if I had really bad spelling?
Even though we have that casual relationship with our members, you still have to keep it professional, and your grammar needs to be good and your spelling needs to be good. I think these are all important things in communication. Is you have to be clear. So there's no room to really get sloppy.
What does a community director do? What does community mean to a company?
Everything that you see on the site is created by our global community. I think listening to your community's feedback, they're sort of the people engaged with your product every day. I think it's so important to listen to what they have to say, and I'm sort of the liaison between that community voice and the user community's voice and our team here. I can take one piece of feedback and I don't hesitate to share it with the engineering team because it's always kind of like a light bulb for everyone. They're like, oh, I didn't know that the members were using the site in this way, and that's really cool, and can we enhance their experience in some way? They know we're always listening and that we care. We always take the time to respond and let them know, like, hey, this is something we're working on, or we really appreciate this feedback and we're going to share it with the team.
Can you take me through an average day at work for you from the time you kind of get up and come into the office till the end?
I spend a lot of my time during the day on the site. I'm looking at trends that are sort of popping up in the community and also looking around the activity data of our members. And when I see interesting things, I can flag that to other teams. I can let the editorial team know, or social media, or the PR team, so that we can then amplify those things that are happening within the community and the personal stories that we come across. I also take time out of my day to proactively reach out to members. I'll email them and just sort of solicit feedback, like, hey, how are things going? Do you have any feedback for us?
What tools do you use?
You're gonna see me spending a lot of time on the site and kind of just perusing what's going on within the community. I also use a lot of Google Docs. I'm on Slack, which is our internal chat communication. I also make a lot of lists. I use a task list online and even like a notepad. I'm constantly multitasking and working on different things at one time, and so it's important for me to stay on top of what I need to follow up on and what I need to keep top of mind.
What's it like to work here at Polyvore? What's the vibe in the office like?
When you take a look around the office, there's no offices, there's no cubicles. We have this open space seating, which makes it really easy to collaborate, and you hear different conversations that are happening within teams, and you can jump in on those conversations. On my desk, I have 2 screens. Polyvore open on one screen, I have my email open on another, and any projects that I'm working on. And I keep love letters on my desk. I have these cards that members have sent our team, and it's just a nice reminder, every day to just sort of think about, this is who I'm supporting, this is why I do what I do, it's for the community. And what's really awesome is we have members all over the world, and I think they've all invited me to come and stay with them. Like, we were thinking about going to Brazil for the World Cup, and one of our members was like, if you come, you're staying with me. I have a room for you and you can bring your friends, and that's really cool. We're developing these really awesome relationships with our community members.
What would you say is the best part of your job, the most fun part of your job?
The best part of my job really is meeting our members in person and getting love letters. So we have these 2 love letter walls in our office, and it's just a nice reminder of why we're doing what we're doing and why I love my job so much. You don't always think about how this product that we've built is changing individual lives, and it really is when we hear those stories of how, a member, maybe dropped out of school and then they were on Polyvore and they sort of honed their skills and they decided to go back to school studying graphic design, or how their self-confidence has been boosted, or how they're pursuing their dreams. I think that is the best part of my job.